We gotta make it longer. Gotta make it longer. That was 12 seconds, barely pushing 13. But what's going on, guys? Welcome to another late hour on Smoke with Us, the Leaping Act podcast crew, baby. It's been a minute since we've done one of these. As always, guys, before we get into our little chit chat about today's events, let me introduce my boys. Yeah, Don's already shaking his head because he already knows what's coming, baby. On the bottom left, we got no other than PC Silverback. What's up, PC?
Man, what's going on? Happy Sunday to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And on the bottom right,
fly, as always, Eagles fly.
The one other JJ, aka the Cigar. What up, Mutt?
Hey, it's a wonderful day to be a part of the Chiefs Kingdom, baby.
Wow. And guys, as you can see on the top right, I can't even call. I'm gonna call him tonight the Salty Don. So, what's going on, Donnie boy?
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Oh man! And
hey, let me do that last introduction. And on the top left, we got none other than Owen. What's going on, Owen?
Owen, what was it? Owen 5?
Owen 5, baby.
Just Owen.
Owen 5, man. It's all good because you know what? I was not the one talking trash before the season even started. I'm just saying, right? We all know the one that was talking about fly Eagles right before the season started. And today, what happened to your boys, Donnie boy? What happened?
We took an L. We took an L today, but I got one question for you guys. How many of people sitting in this room right now?
Mm-hmm.
How many of their teams are 4-1? Raise your hand.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
All good.
I sound like a Cowboy fan now.
Yeah, you do.
It's all good. Hey guys,
about them Cowboys.
Yeah, but before we get into this and continue busting Donnie boy's balls here, what are we sipping on? What we drinking? Anybody drinking anything? Smoking? What are you smoking, PC?
Well, I'm smoking the Two Guys 40th anniversary, and I got me just a little pineapple juice to make it all even and right.
Wait till the doctor take out. Here we go, Black. Don't you start, buddy. So I'm still a little salty from last year, but let's go. This is a new year. We'll get there. How about you, Don? What are you sipping on? What you smoking?
I'm smoking the Hoyle de Monterrey Oscuro, and I'm drinking some sweet tea.
Okay, a little sweet tea action. And how about you, Salty Don?
I am finishing up the H. Upman 180th anniversary, made by AJ, and I'm just sipping on some Powerade Zero.
Hey Don, how's that fantasy football team looking today?
Oh, hey. Let me tell you guys what I'm smoking and what I'm drinking. Wow, man, it's gonna get deep, guys. It's gonna get deep. So I am smoking no other than BAM cigars around the world. This is one complex cigar, guys. It has 17 different countries in this tobacco made by Ish. And I am pairing it up with a nice glass of Elijah Craig.
What's going on, Pats? What's happening? What's happening, Gabe?
Oh man. About to see. Yeah, I know. I just had to take it off. I had to take the bottom one off. What up, Gabe? So as you guys know, we've been busting Donnie's voice ever since Donnie was he was ghost today. Was he not? Like you barely heard Don all day today at all. And then he finally piped up and blamed the missus that she had him hostage, that she had him put him off. I think that was a sympathy so that he didn't commit Harry on himself. I'm just saying, went the old Japanese way. But other than that, man, look, today it was a good day for football. Let me tell you, the one game we were talking about earlier was the Tampa Bay Seattle game.
Great game.
That game was it was back and forth. And I said, whoever has the ball in their hands last is gonna win, and obviously they won. So, but what are the games that you guys watch? I mean, I know your boys tomorrow play, right? JJ.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
the worst thing for me is not only hearing you knuckleheads bust my chops, but my wife is a humongous Broncos fan. So that might be worse.
Hold on, JJ. Hold that point one more time. And what happened today in fantasy football?
The person I played against cheated. Listen. They were winning by 20 points, and they took their defense out, so they got 0 points for their defense, so their defense wouldn't get negative, so that I couldn't catch back up.
Yeah, we'll see.
How you doing, Brandon?
I got that. Yeah, what's up, Brandon? Yeah, I'm watching that game now. I got it on the screen. What's the score? 13-10 right now. So, look, I gotta say this shit. The football's been interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
To check out these new rookies playing and stuff like that. I haven't seen a whole lot of all the hype with Travis Hunter. You know what I mean? He was the big hype because he plays offense and defense, and they haven't been giving him that much play. You know what I mean? I think they're still trying to figure out, what to do with the kid.
Yeah.
I think the kid's a beast on both sides of the line. So.
Yeah, it's funny. So I have him on my fantasy team, and he hadn't been producing much on fantasy, so I have him on the bench. But I named my fantasy team. My guys go both ways.
Yeah. The team name is a 20's a 20.
That's right.
But you got to ask yourself, are they trying to save him for something down the road, or is he with the right team? Because a lot of those teams.
Well, hopefully they're letting the kid be a rookie.
Yeah,
and not putting the weight of the world on him. And that's one of the problems that Trevor Lawrence had this whole time, is that he had to come in and be the guy from day one. And I think there's something to be said about these guys, letting these guys be rookies and letting them learn a little bit about the NFL.
Well, but think about it. This kid has double the work. Right? He's got to learn the offensive line and the defensive line. Now, mind you, he's kind of used to it because that's how he played in college. But it's definitely one of those things that how do you utilize a kid that way, right? Because he could get hurt on either side of the ball.
Yep.
Right. So, and you have all this time and money invested in this kid. Where is he going to be utilized best?
Yep.
For that team. So, was the reason Trevor got off to a bad start.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a bunch of reasons why Travis Lawrence got. I mean, listen, he got drafted by the worst team. He had nobody to protect him. He had nobody to throw to. They're slowly trying to build him up. But guess what? This is his fourth season now. I think it is. It's like his fourth season. And so they picked up a couple of guys to defend him, to protect him on the O-line. But how much more is this kid going to be able to sustain on that team? I'm a fan of the kid. I really like the kid. There are a lot of people that don't think that he's worth anything. I just think he was just put up in the wrong getup.
Well, and we've talked about that in the past. A lot of these players, with him being a caliber quarterback, he's quality. He's NFL quality, but getting in the right system or getting the right offensive coordinators to come in and build a team around him, and one you're drafting great players, so you got a chance to build that chemistry. So you just need the right scheme to put him in so that he can be successful. Because the guy, man, he's tall, he's lanky, he can sling that ball down the field, and he can get up the field if he has to.
It's like, look at me. He finally got where he's where he belongs.
Yes.
But
that's a kid that always had heart, though, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm always going to be diehard Baker because OU and everything. I mean, but look at all these OU quarterbacks and what they're doing in the NFL right now. It's pretty amazing. They're kicking some ass.
What's up, Greg? I got to say, I wasn't a big Baker Mayfield fan in college. I know you are because you're a Sooner fan, but I wasn't a huge fan of his. And then when he went to Cleveland, he went. Hell, he took him to the playoffs, so he was good. But they let him go, and then he went to the wasteland that is Carolina.
Yeah.
And then he went over to the Rams. He had a good second half of the season, and then he's been killed. I'm happy I'm actually becoming a fan of the kid because he's that guy that if he has to go run the ball and get flipped over, and if he's going to get the first down, but it takes him getting flipped, and he's going to do what it takes to win. And I'm actually becoming a fan of the guy because I think he does what it takes to win.
Yeah, I'm a huge Baker Mayfield fan too. But the reason why I'm a fan, not only is he a smart quarterback, man, this guy has grit. He has what the league needs to see out of a quarterback. And I understand you got to protect him, but he's gonna play through his pain and try to win a game.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
What you go? Who was it? Who's the quarterback for San Fran? Not Purdy, his backup. Just had a brain fart.
I did too.
You saw he got hurt. His calf got and I was like, "What the heck?"
Mac Jones. There you go, Mac Jones.
Thank you. And he sucked it up. And you don't see a lot of that anymore. That old school mentality. Because these guys understand that you only get one opportunity, right? When the first string gets hurt and your name gets called up, you better perform and do something because you gotta. This is your time to shine, right? It's your time to shine. It's your time to show what you're made of, and not only that, it's also for the fact of what other teams might see you just in case. Right?
That's what they tell all these guys in training camp. Put something on film. Let these,
Yeah, the dude's a fucking trooper. I mean, they went through hell. I mean, they all had his pants around his ankles. I mean, they beat the pants off the boy. I was like, damn, it's not that type of game. What are we watching? But I gained a lot of respect for him and somebody I can't stop watching. And I've seen him be described as a crayon-eating bulldog, and that's Cam Skattebo. I love that kid.
These kids are shining. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's an interesting season, right?
But Skattebo, I know why you like Skattebo because he's that old school Riggins, Allstott kind of running back. Like I'll run through a brick wall if I have to.
Yeah. And I think the league is getting back to the basics when it comes to football. We had that run and gun type thing where the wide receivers were the premier game at one time. Now is the real gridiron of the game, man. And these guys are starting. The running backs are starting to come back. You're starting to see fullbacks now, and you're seeing the big guys starting to make a comeback at the same time. So you're looking at football evolving back to its original state of being, even though they got all the rules set in place.
Oh, smash mouth football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And not that, right? They're going back to the run game again. They're bringing the run game back. I mean, the wide receivers are getting most of the throws, but even so, man, it's crazy.
But you think look at Miami. The offense they were running at the beginning of the season, they're not running now because they're protecting Tua with the run game. Right. And we were talking about, it has to be a collective, but now they come up with a scheme that Tua can play in without getting hurt all the time.
Well, and being honest with you, and I know I'm going to catch it from you guys for saying this. It's why I'm a fan of Jalen Hurts because he doesn't care if he throws for 72 yards or he throws for 472 yards. He doesn't care. Is he the greatest passer on the league? No, not far from it. He's far from it. Is he a great leader and a winner? That's what I. The kid, he'll do what it takes to win a football game, and if that means he's got to take a back seat and let Saquon take the lead, or if he's got to let Devontae Smith or AJ take the lead, he does it. That's what he does. Or if the defense has to win the game, that's what he does. So that's why I'm a huge fan of his.
Well, he's a facilitator, right? That's what the quarterback does. Listen, everything starts. I'm a true believer in this that the quarterback starts and it ends with the quarterback. right? Because if the quarterback is off, if he's off his game, he's not throwing accurate. He's not, running the plays the way they're supposed to be ran. It falls on the quarterback, right? And to me, listen, I like Jalen Hurts. I do. Everybody knows I'm not an Eagle fan, but I respect the individual. And you got to respect the man's game because he's willing to put his mind, and his heart all in 100%. And we need to get back to that old school. We need to have that old school mentality. That the problem is that these kids are being brought up like a bunch of prima donnas. You know what I mean? Everything's been catered to them, And it's good to see some of that, like you said, punch in the mouth football again. I mean, even though all these stupid, if they implemented all these crazy stupid rules, it's just ridiculous. Especially these playoff.
But that's the thing, though. You can't be a prima donna, man. You got to, go mano a mano, and you got to meet another guy head on. That's the game. It's
and
not,
these teams that
entertainment.
These teams that are developing their second team, look at Tyreek Hill. He goes down, he blows out his knee. He's not going to play the rest of this year. He probably won't play next year. They better have somebody come. The next guy up has got to be just as tough and just as good,
Yeah. Well, I think Tariq's over. I'll be honest with you. This is not.
That's a devastating injury, man. That's a devastating injury.
The cheater ain't gonna be the cheater no more. I mean, those days are gone. But the thing is that the Dolphins were trying to find a place for him in the off season, And the reality is that nobody wanted him because one, he carries a lot of baggage, and two, he's getting up there in age. He's not as fast as he used to be, and it's crazy because we know, you're 30 years old, you're considered no man in the game. Mm-hmm. That's just the reality of it all.
Time is undefeated.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And the biggest people.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Am I really though, guys? Am I really the prima donna of the group? I may not confirm or deny. I got a date tomorrow morning with Ming Ling to get my dogs done again. Listen, it is what it is, man. Don't judge me, man. Don't judge me. I gotta get my dogs done before I go on vacation.
I understand.
Let's get off of this. Let's get off of this crazy football talk. Anybody? No. Anybody watch the fights last night? That was a great card last night. That was a great card.
All except the main event that I missed.
Well, that third fight, the Khalil Roundtree and Yuri Prochazka fight that one tripped me out because Prochazka was getting beat up, and in that third round, he just willed himself to knock that dude out, and then Pereira he just had a mission, man. He just ran across that ring and he spoke about the first fight, right? That he was sick, he wasn't feeling well in that fight. He said, and credit to him, he was like, "Listen, I'm not making any excuses. I wasn't feeling well. He just beat me. It is what it is." But he also kept on talking. This guy's not as good as people think he is, and I'm gonna prove it. This man whooped this man's ass in 1 minute and 26 seconds. And exactly, that's what he did right over. And we were talking about that just before we jumped on this, right? Can you imagine getting your ass whooped by a man in 1 minute and 26 seconds and he stands over you and does that on you? And all you can do is take. That's how I felt today. Like all you can do is take, because I've been smack talking. I will be the first person to admit I've been smack talking since preseason. and when you take your lumps, you got to take your lumps.
Yeah, true.
Hey, the best post today from the group was for BC. He texted everybody. He goes, "Boy, Don's gonna have to break into that Davidoff kit to lick his wounds or something like that."
Yes, sir.
Oh my love. What? So, guys, let's address the elephant in the room. We finally hit 500.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We hit 500. I think we're at 513 right now.
Yes, sir.
So, guys, those who've been watching and following us, we greatly want. First and foremost, we want to thank you guys for subscribing and putting it out there to share and subscribe. We right now we're kind of trying to figure out a date to kind of give back to you guys. We do have some decent gifts to give away. Just stay tuned to to our poll in probably the next week or so, so you guys can have an idea what's going to be given away. We're kind of going to do something different. It's not going to be just a wheel. We'll probably figure it. I don't know how. JJ, have we figured out how we're going to do it? We're going to do the hashtag.
Yeah, I think do like a hashtag 500 or something like that.
Right, exactly. 5, and then so we have, I believe it's like 5 to 7 or 8 like prime gifts, like giveaways. So what's going to end up happening? Anyone that pretty much wins any of those gifts are going to be eliminated and taken off the wheel.
Yep.
But you're not gonna know what you. I'll kind of give how we're gonna do it. The way we're gonna do it, we're gonna have basically like a mystery pick. We're gonna do a video of everything that's out there that we're gonna be giving away, and then when the wheel spins, whoever it comes out on, that person's gonna be able to pick a number 1 through whatever. And right there, I'll go behind it, grab it, and show what you want. And yeah. And Greg, that's for you. That thing there is for you, Greg. Put it up there again. That's for you, Greg. The number 10 in the world, baby. Number 10. So yeah, and like I said, we got some decent gifts, and like I said, it's I know there's one particular, like I said, I think I showed it. The one, we got an ashtray. That's really nice. We got the clock, the T52 Jewish state clock that we're going to be giving away. The H99 crystal ashtray is what it is, and that's a banger. You know what I mean? Beautiful, beautiful ashtray. It weighs a ton. That I can tell you. But yeah, we got some other things we're going to be giving away, and like I said, just stay tuned to the post. What we're going to give away, and then like I said, it's going to be we're going to do it different. Like I said, we're going to do a mystery pick as opposed to you just seeing what's in the board and you get to pick. That to me would be the fairest way, and also be fun, something different. Not everyone's doing that. So
yeah. So and I want to throw my PC's choice 4-pack out there. I got 2 of those choice packs for our subscribers or whatever. So I want to make sure they smoke what we're smoking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's another thing, that there'll be a couple of cigars out of my humidor that I'm giving away, plus a box. I got a box that's going to be given away that's autographed.
I got a box that's autographed as well, and then I got some little accessory stuff. So
you see Joseph, Josephus, boy.
Yeah, Josephus, those Perdomos, they're going to go out the first of this week, my brother.
What is that? Man, you have a message? I have a message. Well, you sent it to me? You check me there. Oh, Greg. You are something. You special, Greg. You are special. you are special, my child. You are special. But
Black South, that's no shit. Greg wins all the time.
Yeah.
Hashtag rig.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. That man's got a colony of rabbits up his butt.
Hashtag cheat codes.
Yeah.
But I will say this: the fact that he wins all the time means that he's on supporting all these podcasts and everything. So that's a great, beautiful thing. So
appreciate you, Greg.
We give you shit, Greg, but it's
he shows a lot of people a lot of support.
There you go.
That sneaker.
What was the other word that I said the other day?
God, what was that? We were going to put it on there.
I forgot what it was.
It was spicy. Spicy.
Was it mustard?
Mustard.
Yeah.
Spicy mustard.
Spicy mustard.
It's a spicy mustard.
And I went to the grocery store and I can't find mustard.
What's up, Lenny?
Oh, man. What do you mean?
Hey,
What do you mean you haven't won in a while?
Panda, my boy Lenny, he's one of your New York boys, man. He's straight out of New York City, man. He's one of my dudes, man. We worked together a long time, and he's one of the best humans I know.
So he's going to know this real well. Coffee, sneakers, and water.
Yeah,
that's right. Coffee, sneakers, and water, and
spicy mustard.
And mustard.
Spicy mustard. It's all good. Where you from, Lon? Was that Leonard?
Yeah, he's in Houston now, but he's from let him I can't remember. He won one of the borough, and then he spent some time in Florida, and now he's in Houston.
And then calm down. All right.
Let's see how this works.
So let me tell you. So New England right now is up 20-10.
Dang.
And if I'm not mistaken, Bronx and Queens. If I'm not mistaken, Lenny is a Jets fan as well. So you guys can commiserate in your misery right now.
The Bronx, yeah, I'm from the Bronx, Leonard. Right off of the concourse. I was all over the Bronx. I was off of Grand Concourse. Like I said, we used to go walk to 170th and go to Woolworth, Dr. J's. Then go the opposite way, walk to Yankee Stadium, go play handball at the 21 courts, and then go sneak into Yankee Stadium. Those were the days. Those were the days, man. Now forget it.
Yeah,
you know?
forget about it.
Forget about it. Right. Forget about it. Right. It's all good. Niners and Lions at the top of the division.
That's what I got to look up. Hopefully, the Eagles are playing the Jets next week. We can get back on the winning streak.
I'm telling you, yeah. Every team deserves that free week.
Listen, I feel like they're like a doorknob. Everyone's taking their turn on them, man. It's just unreal, bro. It's just
hanging around here.
Dude, their defense is horrible, bro. What was that, JJ?
So we use a saying around here, and it's going to work really well with the Jets.
Oh boy,
around like a bottle of Crown, but she was always to me.
Listen, man, I feel bad for the head coach.
I do too.
I really do.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's his coaching. The defense, I don't know what's going on with the Jets defense. I really, really don't know what the hell is going on. All I can tell you that I'm just glad that my water bottle was empty when I threw it at the screen. And Royal Hospital. Actually, I was born in Manhattan. I was born in Beth Israel. Born in Manhattan, raised in the Bronx. Although my grandparents were in the Lower East Side, we used to walk to Delancey Street all the time. That was fun. Those were fun days.
But at least your college team won last night.
That's right.
Hey.
All about the you. Good, Don. Good. What are you gonna say, Don? What are you gonna say?
I can't even say anything because your other team beat my team.
I'm not a Gator fan, man. I was just, listen. It is what it is. But I'll tell you that. You want to talk about a kid? That kid Beck ain't no joke, man. That kid's the real deal. And let me tell you, for him to do what he did in FSU in Tallahassee.
Take care, Lenny, man. Love you, brother.
All right, Lenny, man. Have a good one, brother. For him to do what he did in hostile territory, because you see how huge FSU Stadium is. It's sick. It is absolutely sick. And for him to go out there and dominate the way he did, it was ridiculous.
Well, I'll say this, especially with me being in Georgia, man. After the Georgia game I watched yesterday, they were talking about Beck that he didn't have the wheels that he has now, meaning as in he didn't use his legs to run. I mean, you just got to put him in. He's a good quarterback. I mean, the quarterback that Georgia has is not as polished as he is. Yeah. I think he's in the right system. Even though he had good seasons at Georgia, but I think he's in the right system to go.
And that goes right back to our Baker Mayfield talk. Like, he was with Cleveland. He wasn't. He was okay. He was with Carolina. They were terrible. He was with he gets to a system that fits him, and he's thriving.
But he did well in Georgia. Georgia to me did him wrong. I think
He didn't
Georgia
have
did
to,
him
but he
dirty.
didn't have to.
Right. I just think Georgia did him dirty. He got hurt, and and then they benched him, and then it's like, dude, he brought on how many? What? 2 national championships or something like that? It's just like how do you? And it goes back to the conversation we had, a few months back in regards to the kids getting paid, right? And it's like, this kid's. What happens if that would have been the end of his story, right? It's like,
He would have been a late round draft pick or undrafted. I mean,
he would have been undrafted.
Yeah, and then now he's killing it with the U, and he'll probably be a at least a mid round pick, if not a second or third round pick.
When they talk about Heisman, they are talking Heisman talk.
He's rumored. Yeah,
but you know what? I don't want that talk because it puts a lot of pressure on these kids.
Blacks.
But they do have the new season screen dog, especially for Cowboys. Wow, BC. Wow, BC.
Hey, all I can say, we didn't lose last week. We tied and we won this week.
I told PC earlier. He was giving me grief about the Eagles. I said, well, I know PC ain't gonna go back and watch all the old Super Bowls because he probably don't have a VCR anymore.
Dude, talk about the tie. What do you guys think about this tie nonsense?
Stupid.
I think they should have played it out. I think they should have played it out, man. Let the best man win from that point.
Just like the commentator said, it's the best athletes on earth. It should never end in a tie.
Right. No, it shouldn't, man. It is.
And they made it. It used to be a full quarter. You play 15 minutes. Now they shortened it to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The overtime. I'm not a fan.
Especially in the season, right, in the regular season, it's just do the season play, whatever. Like, you wouldn't do that in the playoffs, right? You wouldn't do that in the playoffs.
Right. No. Somebody has to win.
Somebody has to win.
Right.
So to me, what does it do for rankings, and what does it do for how about if they make it to the playoffs as far as home game advantage, right? That all that comes into play,
right?
And it's like they had an opportunity. And mind you,
let's be honest, the Bears and the Cowboys aren't making the playoffs. So let's be honest about that.
Guys, he's swinging. He's doing one of these.
Something's got to land, right? Something's got to land.
Throwing haymakers.
He's just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks right now, man.
It's like, you guys remember Roy Nelson, big country UFC fighter?
Oh yeah,
dude, that overhand right. That right there was that overhand right that he was throwing.
Oh yeah.
When that thing hit, it was an ugly punch, but when it hit, people
landed. Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
I don't know, man. To me, I hate the ties. To me, it's like, listen, these are professional athletes, man. You guys pay them big money. Keep their asses out there till somebody freaking wins. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Line them up in the Oklahoma drill,
right?
Until somebody wins.
Of course.
Even if you do what they do in college and line them up on the 2-yard line and keep going until somebody scores or doesn't score.
Right.
And then the rules, it's like if you won the toss and you score first, is it something like the game's already over?
That's out now. So now both teams get to possess the ball, even if the first team scores a touchdown. So
okay. Because at first I was thinking, man,
a good NFL drive is 6 or 7 minutes. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating to see a tie. And I'd be really frustrated if it was like if I was a Cowboys fan or if I was a Bears fan, that would be really frustrating. Like, let them play it out, man. Let's see who wins.
It makes you wonder who the hell who's coming up with this nonsense, right? Like look, who's coming up with this? To me, it's all
for TV. It's all for like they think they're gonna lose. They think they're gonna lose viewership if it goes, But there ain't nothing better than a Major League Baseball game that goes 15, 16 innings. Like, you're on the edge of your seat, Like, somebody's gonna break here. Somebody's gonna make a mistake. Somebody's gonna hit a home run.
Well, and the thing is this, right? To me, when it goes that deep, especially when it comes to baseball, is like, who really wants it? who really wants it?
Who really wants it?
Who's going to dig down deep and fight and scrap and to get out there? And to me,
And all jokes aside, that was two teams that needed a win. The Bears and the Cowboys. That's two teams. So that's two teams that were scrapping for that first. It wasn't the Cowboys' first win, but it was two teams scrapping for a win. To get back in the mix, and they end up with a tie. It just drives me bananas.
Well, I mean, it was a very good game, far as I'm concerned. But you look at it, on both sides of the ball, man, they were playing drag out knuckle dragging football, man. It was just playing, and the more it got more intense as the game went along,
And I was going to say that, right? The game to me got better at the end.
Right.
Because they know they got to grind it out.
Right.
Look at the Giants and Cowboys game. That game was, they were throwing 70-yard bombs at the end of the game, just trying to get back in the game. That was a I don't like the Giants or the Cowboys, but that was a fun game to watch. Like who's gonna win, who's gonna score last.
Yeah. And you don't have to keep spitting that venom like that when it comes to the Cowboys, man. Gonna start calling you the rattlesnake.
Oh man! So guys, you're the rattlesnake. You're the Steve Austin.
Mm-hmm.
So I have not had this cigar in a very, very, very long time, guys.
Oh, is that every day?
Bam.
Yep.
Oh.
Smoked one yesterday, man. That was
it's such a good cigar. That is such a good cigar.
I have not had one of these cigars in, I think, since last year.
That barber pole is the first time I ever tasted cinnamon.
Yep.
Well, I'll let you know. It has that manure smell to it. You know what I mean? It's just, but it's, man.
Bullcocky.
Yeah. Well, you guys saw what I smoked earlier today. I smoked that shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's the TAA exclusive. That's the 2024 one.
Who makes that one? I forget.
Espinosa.
Espinosa, yeah. Speaking of.
Yeah, that was one I grabbed too. That's a fantastic. It's Murcielago. It's a fantastic cigar.
And let me tell you something. That's a great smoke, but the original blend.
Oh, I bet.
And I told you guys, I have one left in the Robusto size.
Is that the one you showed us? There were what's the cigar you showed us where the cellophane? It's brown. It's not even.
Oh no, that's one of Eric Espinosa's. That's when he was with the Cabo. What is it? Caboa?
There you go, Panda. Oh, you missed that last comment. That last comment.
I tried to Alec Bradley and deal. I wish we had that our little we can't be friends no more.
I like the Alec Bradley the Magic Toast. That one's a good cigar.
The Tempest. I smoked the Tempest Natural, and I actually really enjoyed that cigar.
Yeah.
So here's a confession, guys. So I started clearing out my lockers at the shop, right? And guess what stick I found in the very back? And I think I've told you guys this before. I have an Alec Bradley Versado. The cellophane is so brown on this. I gotta tell. I'm gonna bring it home tomorrow. And when I tell you that cigar, I don't know how long I've had it. I just don't know. Room 101 has been putting out bangers, so yeah, they have.
Hey, Pats, I just got a 5-pack of the breakfast in Portugal. I haven't tried one yet, but
I smoked a muzzleloader last night, and
it came highly recommended. So,
it's a great morning smoke, man. It really is. I think I only have like 2 left. But the Room 101, the Room 101s they're some bangers, man. Let me what you think.
Yeah, I will.
What about the JT10? Is anybody ever going to have them in stock?
I want to try that cigar so bad because the regular Johnny Tobacco Nut, and I'm not a huge Connecticut smoker, but that regular Johnny Tobacco Nut is good. I want to try that 10-year. And he hit when we talked to Matt. He hinted that they were going to do a 10th anniversary for it. He had a whole story about the whole Johnny Tobacco Nut. That guy's off the chain, man. That guy's.
Yeah. Oh, Greg, you've had it?
That's it. I got to look online.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to physically go to Neptune's and what they have online, they might not have it online. They probably sold out, but they might have them in the store.
I know Smoked In is completely sold out. I think Neptune online anyway. Neptune was online. I wanted to try that cigar.
Those the phenomenal. I don't think I've ever had them.
I haven't either.
Los Statos. It comes in a baby blue sleeve. I've had that one. It's a he did. I don't know who he did the collaboration with, but who was that? Is Room 101 and somebody else teamed up and made a cigar?
That guy's just a nut, all in all. You know what I mean? And it's just, I know he sold the company to the Scandinavian company, stuff like that. But obviously, he still has his foot in the door. Because you know what, you can't think of Room 101 without thinking of Matt Booth.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is the face of the brand,
TS new album, Hurt All Helps Chiefs.
Oh my God, Taylor Swift. Oh, yeah, I get it now. I would say, if anything, all that 5'11" Ball of Dookie has done is hurt the Chiefs.
Well, you could tell that the Chiefs fans do not care for her at all.
Hell no.
Well, I was my man is not playing up to his caliber of play.
No,
in the last season and a half, man. So
he is not playing like the caliber of player he's used. He's not playing to that no more, and it's sad to watch. He's
catching up with everybody.
But a lot of players go through that, man. But it's mostly, revolve around when somebody has a significant other that they're more into than the sport. So, and he may feel like he's reached his pinnacle, man. So, he's not playing like he used to. You got to be hungry to play football because it's a very physical game. It's mental, man. So, if his mental is split between her and the game and his podcast and everything else, you're gonna suffer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you guys got also understand, right? We talked about it. He's up there in age now. He's not as fast as he used to be because of all the injuries. He's not as strong as he used to be. And don't get me wrong, he's still gonna be, Mahomes' go-to guy in the clutch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even in my fantasy team, I didn't pick him, this year because I'm like, he's not gonna do as well as he did in the last couple of years.
But
I got to give him credit on this. I watched the podcast after he dropped that ball. The Eagles intercepted it at the goal line, which is kind of the reason they won that game. To be honest with you, the Chiefs would have won that game if he catches that. And Jason started talking about like the Chiefs, and all Travis said was, "I don't want to talk about nothing but the Chiefs other than me learning how to catch the damn ball." And I was like, "All right, I can live with that." The guy said, "Hey, look, that was on me."
Yeah, and that's where he has to be focused, man. He has to rely on his other skills, like his experience and knowing how to get open and how to get to a spot where he can catch the ball. Just got to be focused. I don't think that the guy cannot play the game anymore. I think he's still physically capable. He just got to play within his means now.
Well, there's an old saying about Peyton Manning was the one they kind of said it about, but when those older players stop beating you with their talent, they start beating you with their head. Like Peyton Manning couldn't throw the ball 18 yards at the end of his career, but he beat you with his head.
Of course, and that's what I'm saying about Travis, man. He got the experience to beat you like that, because you go back to Mark Bavaro. That guy played a long time, and he got beat up a lot. He was a big dude, but
I was trying to think of his name. My son and I were talking about the tight ends before he started watching football. Like he was like, who are some of the great tight ends? And I was trying to think of Mark Bavaro's name, but I couldn't think of it. Yeah, I kept saying the Giants had this guy, man. That when they needed 8 yards, he got 9. When they needed 10 yards, he got 11.
Yeah. So. And that's what most of these guys got to revert back to, not try to play the game at the speed of these young guys, because you got 21-year-olds out there that's blazing a trail, man. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to keep up, and they're trying to get the same experience as you. So you just got to play the game on your level.
I don't know,
and be focused.
What roast I was watching, but Peyton Manning was involved, and somebody told Peyton Manning his forehead looks as if he has evolved to play football without a helmet. And it just made me want to pull my hat down even further, because I'll say me and his forehead, we can go toe to toe with our foreheads.
The greatest roast of Manning was he was sitting there and Nikki Glaser was roasting him, and she said, Peyton, man, I love your commercials. Your commercials are great. I got to say, you're like the Tom Brady of commercials.
Oh, Nikki Glaser.
She was ruthless.
Oh, she's bad.
That woman does not have no hair on her tongue. She has no filter. That one, she's a character.
Oh yeah, she has never went to bed with anything on her mind. I can promise you that.
Oh yeah.
But I noticed that they're putting a lot of pressure on Arch. And I think the kid needs to settle down and play his game, man. Forget about the namesake and just go out there and do his thing. Because
what's going on, Tom?
We know the internet is undefeated, so they're putting a lot of pressure on this kid.
That they are.
What up, Tommy?
Yeah, but just like we talk about cigars, the quality has to meet the hype, and it's not right now.
Right.
And they had all but given that kid the Heisman before the season started, and come on, man, let the kid play a game or two,
Right.
Same old crap. That boy Tom. Tom had one job, guys, today. One job. Him and Gary, man. They were doing the smoke on around the world, and I told them yesterday, because I was like, I knew I was gonna get caught up watching football. I said, hey, when you guys start smoking, let me know. Send me a text so I can jump on. None of them. They ain't think about poor Panda. They're like, Panda's all here by himself. Hey, yeah, what are you gonna say? Yeah. So I popped on and I go, hey, wait a minute, weren't you guys supposed to do the smoke? You go, oh, yeah, we were. So I said, hey, thanks for the text. What do you think Tom does at that moment?
Text you.
He sends me the text.
I was gonna play something, but I don't know if you'll hear it. And we're not playing poker, but I know it was said at least one time today.
Yeah. What's that?
Fucking game. Yeah, turn it up. I hate this fucking game.
It's all right, Tom. I still love you, brother. Oh, man. But yeah, so that's another thing. So it's the most funniest stuff, guys. So from time to time, we're on our Discord, and then, I'll just pop up the poker game so we can start talking, playing rather. And, boy, Donnie Boy starts nice and straight, baby, nice and straight until he starts losing. And what happened? He gets that lean and lean and lean and lean.
That shoulder lean.
It is the most funniest freaking thing. Then when he folds, when he shouldn't, that's when you hear that comment. I hate this freaking game. Blah blah blah. It's hilarious.
But who's on a 3-night win streak?
Oh my Lord, man!
Not me.
Yeah, man, it's all good. Who's been on like a 68 win streak?
You don't have any win
Nobody.
streak right now.
In
In the last 3 nights, you're the same as the Jets.
Oh, and
Dang.
It's so good. It's so good. It's all good.
Actually, it's the last 4 because I think JJ won the one before that.
Which is rare. I hardly ever win.
and I won the time before that.
So you are like the Jets. You are. Oh man.
Well, I figured if I don't let you guys start to win, man, you guys ain't gonna play with me no more.
Let.
Oh man. Whoa. Well, guys, it's almost hit that hour mark.
Yep.
Man, they said we just wanted to jump on, kind of chit chat a little bit, talk about that 500 subscriber giveaway. You guys stay tuned to that. Like I said, we'll be posting something in the next week or so. I go on vacation starting Friday this week Friday. I'll be gone for 12 days. So I'll be in my happy place in St. Augustine. So I'll be most likely, definitely not most likely. I will definitely be posted for my favorite locations. Easy, Brandon. Yeah, here it goes. I know. When you guys want me to, yeah, we got to figure that out. You know what? We definitely, absolutely. I agree, Pats. We got to figure out a day. You got to let us know what day that you're available, Pat. Shoot me a message. What's good? What's a good time for you? The daytime, nighttime? Cigar start to.
Yeah, he's going to have to pull a lot of cigar stock to fill that humidor.
Night, okay. Pulling cigar stock to fill my humidor. Yeah, do. So yes, guys. So if you want to help the panda fill his humidor, by all means, the link is in my bio on my TikTok where you can send your cigars, hit my P.O. box. I'll be more than happy to display your cigar in my humidor. By all means, accept that.
Yeah. He goes in the brick house.
Hey, I'm gonna try to get you a box of those.
Oh my Lord. All right, good enough. All right, no, definitely, Pat. Just let me know. Shoot me some dates. What date? Because honestly, when we do stuff like this, it's on the fly. I mean, we were just on Discord. Like, you guys want to go live? And we're like, sure. So we'll shoot me some dates, and I'll let these guys know about it, and then we'll set it up. So this week, like I said, obviously I'm gonna be busy, and then I'll be gone all next week. Fridays, I don't get back to the following Monday, so it's gonna be a good time just to relax and just kind of do
Recharge the batteries.
Yes, recharge. But guys, once again, just because we hit that 500 mark, we still want you guys to subscribe, share, hit that bell, hit that all notifications every time we go live. By all means, you guys will be notified, and definitely we'll get you guys going. Absolutely, Pat. You guys have a good night. We greatly appreciate you. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.